Hiko-Stories, Workplace Woes. So, this is the first episode of the Hiko-Stories. This is the Workplace Woes. I would probably say when I was about 17 or 18, and it was around the holiday time at my first job. We had so many customers just making a mess, throwing shoes on the floor for no reason whatsoever. I mean, this is a department store, and if you walk anywhere in that store, there was just loads and loads of merchandise on the floor. I remember, I'm not sure if it was this time or a different time, but there was mountains of towels in the linen section. It was just literally every single shelf that had towels, washcloths on the floor. But I worked in shoes, so all the shoes were on the floor. And if anyone has worked shoes, you know you have to basically find the right and the left, make sure they are mates, then find the correct box, make sure they're in the right spot. Then you got to make sure it's how they, like in my place, how they called it, snaked, meaning it's going in a snake pattern to the right corresponding shoe. Now, I was helping this lady, right? And she was a sister, me being the brother and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm helping everyone here, no big deal. So I'm helping her trying to find a shoe. She grabs the shoe and drops it. I show her another shoe, she drops it. And I'm looking at her, and I tell her, can you please not throw them on the floor? And she gonna tell me this: well, isn't it your job? Just like that. Alright, I remember this is going back more than 8 years, but I remember this shit. I look at her, and I tell her, I look a dead in the eye, me kneeling on the ground trying to put the shoes together. I am not your maid. I am not your butler. It is not my job to clean up after you. It's my job to help you find the merchandise. She looks at me and goes, like the whole thing, overacting type of bullshit. And I don't know if it was her brother, boyfriend, husband. I don't know who the fuck it was. Could have been a cousin for all I know. Looking at her, laughing. I don't know if she's laughing at me or her or the whole situation, because for all I know, he could have had that same mentality. And repeat the last thing I said. Finding shoes or some shit like that. I remember he's very forgettable. All I remember he was I'm looking at my arms right now. I would say he's probably lighter skinned than me. Had shorter hair, can actually grow a beard. Like, I can grow a beard, but only on the chin. Well, I would probably say 2 years after or so, or 3 years after. I'm in the front. They moved me to cashier, which would be a whole nother story for Workplace Woes. And they told me, oh, I remember that. The lady came up to the front and complained about you, and we all looked at her and just said, yeah, he's actually right. So I find out like 2 or 3 years later, maybe 4 years, and I'm like, ha, I didn't get in trouble for actually speaking the damn truth. So yeah, I guess you could say that's a workplace woe that had a brighter side to it. Yeah. I was still kind of pissed about the shoe department because the men's, women, and kids Almost every shoe was on the ground. You go to the women's section in the department store, almost everything's on the floor. It already tells you how bad accessories and linens was. In coats, no one was really buying coats, but the coat section was utterly destroyed. I am still pissed, like 10 years later, about that shit. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening and watching this episode of Workplace Woes. In the future, I do hope to actually have a camera, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, guys, take care. Love you guys. Monster Hiko out.